one of the worst sources of information in this world, other than Fox News and Newsmax and right-wingers in general. Reddit expertise. Reddit expertise. Because almost as bad as those people are the Reddit people who fucking swear up and down, right hand to God, that they know what the truth is and the way the world works and this, that, and the other thing, and they can tell you shit that they have really no possible way of knowing. It's like a lot of these fucking Redditors, they either seem to be bullshitters or they're fucking actual telepaths, because apparently a lot of these guys can just crawl into other people's heads and observe the qualia in other people's minds. And I'm not saying that's impossible, but maybe getting a reading on people is a little bit more difficult than you think, especially these days. But anyway, it's kind of what this video is about. I was on Reddit, and I was reading through, scrolling bullshit, and I came across this comment. It was like, what was it? Everybody wants to become a brand. Everybody is kind of like, it's good to focus on yourself and your individuality and your personality, because I think that humans get boring and they go stale the moment they start gathering into fucking groups, even groups of two. Like, something gets lost. And I love people for what they are and who they are and the things they are, but it's like how George Carlin, this is exactly the same way George Carlin thought. Group mentality, it kills people. It ruins people. Not always, but sometimes you just start doing things that you never would otherwise for the sake of other people who may or may not really have your interest at heart. But this guy was kind of saying the opposite. He was like, people are so fixated upon themselves. Hey, what's that fucking thing I'm doing? Didn't I criticize people for doing this hand bullshit? Put your hand down. So, we'll go on. They're pretty much saying that everybody's trying to turn themselves into a brand, right? A consistent, uniform, marketable identity to put out there in front of the public. Self-sanitized, self-contained, basically turned into a giant pussy. And pussy in the sense of the shortening of the word pusillanimous, which means cowardly. I'm not comparing it to a vagina, because vaginas are sweet and beautiful, and so are penises. He says that, or they say that everybody wants to be like a marketable, sanitized, stripped down, like Hollywood version of themselves. And when I fucking heard that, I realized that, as my freaky fucking, like, I feel like I should be having cork board behind those big conspiracy boards, you know, like push pins and fucking picture here, picture there, fucking all the colored string, fucking little sticky note Sharpies on them, X out, duct tape, little picture soap to remember by. But I realized, as that might be like the fucking core. I've been telling you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again about how I fucking don't like modern mass media, particularly YouTube Shorts and TikTok and video essays. And why is that? Why is that? Well, it's because of what that motherfucker talked about on Reddit. Stripped down human personas, blanked. I don't know much about Jungian psychology, but I know there is one of the core concepts is that there's the person and there's the persona, right? And these people have chosen to make their personas the equivalent of fucking particle board. And then they go off and then they make shit on YouTube. And they're fucking inoffensive. I mean, inoffensive in the same way that, like, one of those, like, shitty, boring logos they see these days are inoffensive and universally marketable, right? So they get big talking about mediocre garbage. And then you have someone like me who wants to be me on the fucking camera and in the fucking video editing booth and on the screen and any conceivable, or fucking not just the screen. What are those things you're listening to me right now, Anna? Speakers. On the speakers as well. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like I'm some kind of fucking fountain of original creativity, because I'm fucking not. But I'm not willing to take the thing that makes me out of my fucking art. Because then it doesn't become my art. It just becomes like some shit that I slap together for the sake of people who really don't care about me. Right? And I don't want you to fucking care about me. Like I don't want you to fucking worship me like I'm fucking Robespierre 2.0. I just want you to be like, hey, Evan makes some good videos and they're pretty unique. I think they're okay. You don't even have to fucking think they're okay. Just be like, damn, that fucking video sucks. I ain't never seen nothing like it before. That's good enough for me too. That's fine. I'm fine. Now I gotta get my ass to work making something for you fucking people. Now I feel better about myself. See you later.